be having our topic master for today with Ronald Anthony. Then you're going to have a session for question and answer. You're going to have a session for Dr. Masharia. Dr. Masharia had said that he'll be joining later. I'd seen that he had joined. Let's wait for him. So he'll be joining in a few. Then you're going to have a session for question and answer. Then from there, we can conclude our meeting for today. So let me introduce our topic master, Ronald. You're welcome. You can proceed.
Thank you all. I'm Ronald Anthony, and I'm going to take you through the topic for today. The topic is integrating smart contracts into the public knowledge project and Actuate token. The digital landscape is rapidly evolving, and the need for innovative solutions that streamline processes and enhance collaboration has never been more critical. One of the most exciting developments in this realm is the integration of smart contracts into initiatives like the public knowledge projects and the Actuate token. This integration promises to revolutionize the way knowledge is shared, managed, and monetized, ensuring a more efficient and equitable system for all stakeholders. Understanding smart contracts. Smart contracts are self-executing contracts with the terms of the agreement directly written into code. They operate on blockchain technology, allowing for secure, transparent, and tamper-proof transactions. When predefined conditions are met, the contract automatically executes the agreed upon actions without the need for intermediaries. This efficiency not only reduces costs but also minimizes the potential for disputes, making transactions more reliable. The Public Knowledge Project. The Public Knowledge Project is an initiative aimed at improving the quality and accessibility of academic and professional knowledge. By providing open source tools and resources, the Public Knowledge Project supports the creation and dissemination of research, fostering collaboration among scholars, researchers, and institutions. However, the traditional model of knowledge dissemination often encounters challenges related to accessibility, attribution, and compensation. This is where the integration of smart contracts can play a transformative role. The Actuate token. The Actuate token is a digital asset designed to facilitate engagement and participation in knowledge-sharing initiatives. By incentivizing contribution and collaborations, the Actuate token aims to create a thriving ecosystem where knowledge flows freely and participants are rewarded for their efforts. The benefits of integrating smart contracts. First, the streamlined attribution and licensing. Smart contracts can automate the process of attributing authorship and licensing of research. When a researcher submits their work through the PKP, that's the Public Knowledge Project platforms, a smart contract can automatically issue licenses and ensure proper attribution, reducing the administrative burden and ensuring compliance with copyright regulations. The second benefit of integrating smart contracts is the transparent and fair compensation. By integrating smart contract, the Public Knowledge Project can establish transparent mechanisms for compensating others and contributors. For example, when a paper is accessed or cited, the smart contract can automatically distribute tokens as compensation based on predefined terms. This creates a fair and efficient system that encourages participation and rewards contributors. The third benefit of integration of smart contracts is the enhanced collaboration. Smart contracts can facilitate collaboration among researchers by enabling sharing projects and resources. Participants can enter into agreements that outline their roles, contributions, and rewards, which will be executed automatically upon meeting the specified conditions. This fosters a collaborative environment where researchers can work together seamlessly regardless of geographical boundaries. The fourth, the improved data integrity and security. The integration of smart contracts ensure that all transactions and agreements are recorded on a secure blockchain. This not only enhances data integrity, but also protects against fraud and manipulation, providing stakeholders with confidence in the system. The fifth is the access control and resource management. Smart contracts can manage access to resources such as research data and tools based on predefined criteria. This ensures that only authorized users can access sensitive information while enabling transparent monitoring of resource usage. Conclusion. We can conclude by saying that the integration of smart contracts into the public knowledge project and Actuate token represents a significant leap forward in the realm of knowledge sharing and collaboration. By harnessing the power of blockchain technology, these initiatives will create a more efficient, equitable, and transparent system for managing knowledge. As we embrace this innovative approach, we will empower researchers and contributors to engage meaningfully, knowing that their efforts will be recognized and rewarded. The synergy between smart contracts, the public knowledge project, and the Actuate token will pave the way for a new era of knowledge dissemination, one that is open, accessible, and fair for all. Thank you all, and that's the end of my presentation.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Ronald. That was a nice presentation. Thank you also for enlightening us more about how the synergy between the smart contract to the public knowledge project and the Actuate token are related. So at this time, I want to welcome Dr. Masharia to give us more insights about our topic today. Welcome, Dr. Hello, Dr. You're muted. Hello, Dr. You're muted.
Now, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You were speaking when you were muted. We can hear you.
It's because I'm on the road. I'm trying to get, but give me a minute. I am. But anyway, that's a great presentation. That was Mr. Arnold.
Yeah, Ronald Anthony.
Oh, Ronald Anthony. Well, thank you so much, Ronald Anthony. Hold on a second. Let me just get out because transit. Oh. Okay. I'll get situated in just a minute. Okay. Okay. So I'm okay now. Um, is my screen reader bringing a lot of noise?
Not really, Doctor. We can hear you clearly.
Oh, you can hear me clearly. Okay. Yeah. So the integration of Actuate token in public knowledge project, very, very powerful, because if you listen to a lot of people, say either in academic community, they're always complaining about intellectual property protection. People are worried about their knowledge being stolen. Their knowledge is stolen because if you publish your work, then other people will read it and then they will own it. And then if you go to any academic group, say even in Kenya, people are always saying that how are you going to protect the intellectual property? Now, in the traditional publishing system, if you publish your work in journals, the journal owns the intellectual property. The journal owns the copyright. Okay. And even if you publish a textbook, let's say like we are with a publishing house, the publishing house owns the copyright, but that is no more. So the ownership turns back to the author. So, and when the author gets ownership, it's not just owning the article itself or owning the the publication, but owning all the revenue that is coming from that article in the future. So future revenue, so royalties. So the smart contract helps to solve the ownership question, the ownership of intellectual property, such that even now I don't know whether we need to worry about copywriting at all. We do not need to worry about copywriting or what you call intellectual property protection, because the intellectual property will be protected by the smart contracts. Okay, and so others will get paid in three ways. Get rewarded for writing, contributing their work in three ways. First of all, we get paid for submitting their work to the journals. So they will receive payment for submitting articles. That is incentivization to submit. So they get paid for that. Then when others read that, when people read the article that's submitted, they also get paid. So you will get paid not only for submitting articles, so we can incentivize, and the system integration of Actuate token with the PKP will incentivize people to submit their work. Right now, majority of the work that is produced in Africa does not get published anywhere, including the dissertations, theses, term papers. You can publish anything you want so long as peer reviewed and gets accepted, published. So the first step is to encourage people to publish without being afraid that what you're publishing is going to get stolen. So the traditional intellectual property protection system is an illusion of protection. There's no real protection. It's an illusion. It's called IP protection. It's complete nonsense. Yeah, that's how we've been dealing with. We've been thriving on a party of complete nonsense. How can you protect intellectual property when you publish your work? Anybody can read it. And then when they read it, that intellectual property, the copyright is owned by the publisher. So it's a big illusion. And that is why a lot of people in a lot of others who would like to contribute their knowledge to science do not contribute because of that illusion. It's been an illusion. There's no protection. I can tell you example. If, for example, if you have come with a brilliant idea, world-changing idea, and then you publish it, and then somebody else in another country sees it and modifies it a little bit, and even if you had got IP protection, you have patented it, it's very, very difficult for you to get paid. It's very difficult for you as an ordinary person to get paid even if you had patented the work. Why is it difficult? Because the people who are going to be who actually take that knowledge and start implementing it, they have a lot of lawyers. They can keep you in law courts for 15 years try to say, I'm the one who invented it. So it's really it's an illusion of protection of intellectual property in the traditional IP protection. Filing protection through government copywriting, it really doesn't work. It doesn't work for a lot of people. So it's a make-believe type of system. So that kind of make-believe goes away with smart contract. There's no such thing as making believe now, because when you submit your article and it enters into the public knowledge project environment and it gets picked up by the Actuate token, then it receives a particular identity of its own. And so anybody who interacts with that pays some money in the future. And when you're paying the money, because the smart contracts, it's not really a lot of money people are paying to interact with the work, is usually very, very small fractions of any transaction. And so the author continues to get paid. So you have perpetual, let's say, you have in perpetuity ownership. So ownership then comes into the hands of the people. And I think that's what's remarkable. And I think everyone should understand that. Let's celebrate that, about the ownership coming in the hands. So you should not be afraid of publishing your work, sharing your knowledge, when the smart contract is fully integrated through the Open Journal System, PKP. That's what I wanted to add about that. And of course, all the other things that Reynold Anthony has said, they flow from that. It's what you call decentralized ownership. Decentralized ownership of intellectual property. That's what it's all about. So, well, those are the few comments I would like to make. And back to you, Grace.
Thank you so much, Dr. For the wonderful insights about our topic today. So at this time, I want to welcome anyone with a question and or even a comment about that. Meanwhile, also I'm going to make some few announcements. Let us continue making the summit registration. We are now on the countdown, and and someone said I want coins to wallet account using the ATC token link.
Grace, could you repeat the question? Hello, Grace?
Hello, Daktari. Murimi is asking.
Yes. Murimi is asking.
Let's read the question. Can someone send world coins to wallet account using the ATC token link?
Wow. Sending tokens is a wallet that does that. Okay. And I think WorldCoin is an ERC20 token, isn't it? WorldCoin is ERC20, and ERC20 token is built on Ethereum network. I don't know. We have to confirm that. Maybe somebody knows what's on what protocol is WorldCoin built, but I think I thought it was so. Frida, do you know? Frida here. WorldCoin is built on ERC20 token. So, and of course, yeah, these tokens, what's amazing about the blockchain, all these tokens are interchangeable. So you can, I'm not sure what he's asking, Link, but if you have ACT in your wallet and you have WorldCoin in your wallet, you can have them in a trust wallet, or you can have these coins in MetaMask. It depends on what you do with them. They can sit there, enjoying your wallet, or you can create liquidity pools with them. But what you're saying, you can even buy more Actuate tokens with WorldCoins on condition that somebody has built liquidity pool with WorldCoin and ACT token. So I think the answer you're asking, the question you're asking is whether one can swap Actuate token with ACT with WorldCoin. The answer is yes, but there has to be a liquidity pool first. Somebody has created a liquidity pool which enables one to swap WorldCoin with ACT token. Maybe that's Moremi, he can clarify what he's asking.
Moremi, maybe you can clarify what you're asking.
Okay. Thank you, Doc. I have actually had two questions. So somebody sent me her world coins via my ACT Trust wallet account, but I can't access them. So I was asking, is it possible to transfer the world coins to my ACT Trust wallet account? And then for the second question is concerning the summit. Am I limited to only do the biomedical research project, or I can do a problem to solve? Actually, this week I've been working on a project in Muranga. They are experiencing a problem with the monkeys. So the monkeys have become a problem in Muranga.
What kind of problem are the monkeys causing to the people of Muranga?
The Muranga people cannot export their avocados and mangoes because the monkeys are posing a threat, because they are taking the mangoes and the avocados even after doing the integrated pest management. So they are making it difficult for them to export the mangoes and the avocados. So and then the wildlife service, the KWF, they are saying that to control the monkeys, it has become such a difficult thing for them, but I have a solution for that.
All right.
Yes.
Monkey control solution. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. That's a great idea to present at the summit. So that is to the Muranga towards the Abadeas, towards the mountain.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's first of all talk about WorldCoin. Somebody send you WorldCoin to your MetaMask or Trust wallet.
Yeah.
Where do they send the WorldCoins? Are they in your MetaMask or Trust?
My Trust wallet.
But can you see them?
No, I cannot see them, but on their end, they have already transferred the coins.
Yes, as we always talk about wallets. Wallets are just it's just for seeing what is on your blockchain. Okay, it's a gateway to the blockchain, but the money is not usually in the wallet. So you know how to do that is that you have to load WorldCoin. It's the smart contract for WorldCoin into your Trust wallet. You know how to do that. I think Grace can show you how to add a coin. Usually you go to the settings and then you say add a token. Add, I think they call it add what? Add a. You can add tokens. You can add coins, which they say add an asset, meaning that you need to add the smart contract itself of WorldCoin. That smart contract usually is published on the Etherscan or BSC scan. I think it must be coming from Etherscan. So if you go to Etherscan, you can see the WorldCoin smart contract, and then you copy that. I think the 0x smart contract is 18 decimals, and then you put it on your at the back you paste it in that place and say add token, and the token is going to show. So that's all there is. It's you need to add the token manually, unless what Trust had done, I think in some updates, is a Trust wallet maybe doing that thing automatic. But you are saying that he has already sent the old coin, but you can't see them.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I think it's just about adding. And you would need to know whether the tokens, the WorldCoin tokens themselves have been breached of Ethereum, or they are still in Ethereum network. But I would guess that WorldCoin did not do all this bridging. So you want to take the WorldCoin smart contract on Etherscan. Okay, you know how to do that, because that's the same way you added ACT. You added the smart contract from BSC scan. Yeah, so that's I hope that helps, and somebody has to show it. Maybe maybe if somebody can do a demo here. What time do we have? Is Frida here? Are you able to do a demo of how to add a token to a wallet?
She's not present.
Okay, who can share screen and show that?
Yeah, Grace, I'm here.
Oh yeah, can you show someone how? Because you can go to.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Frida, can you go to online to something to Trust Wallet, and then you show someone how someone can add by sharing screen.
Okay, just a minute.
And the WorldCoin itself, yeah, I'm thinking it's an ERC20. So in any case, WorldCoin will show up on your Trust Wallet. So as Frida is looking, putting up the WorldCoin, I mean the Trust Wallet, let us see. Let's talk about the monkeys. So what idea do you have about control of monkeys feeding on people's monkeys?
One thing about monkeys, controlling them is like controlling human beings, because their IQ is almost that of human beings. So controlling them is quite difficult.
Yeah.
So one thing is that the KWS were saying is that once people cut the trees in the forest that were harboring the monkeys sought harbor in their homes because they could find anything they wanted.
Okay.
So controlling them is quite a difficult task. But one thing about using integrated pest management, our aim is not to kill the monkeys. Our aim is to make sure that these monkeys are not eating the fruits or the vegetables that the farmers are having in their homes. So how do we achieve this? Like doing the integrated pest management or the integrated, okay, these are like they are how do we manage them? So one thing is that monkeys are like human beings. Scaring them will do a great impact to them. So I came to realize that in Isiolo and Nyanyuki,
Yeah.
monkeys are not okay. They are present around, but they are not found near the Isiolo or the Nanyuki army sites because of the bombs, the testing bombs, and the fires from the gunshots.
Yeah.
So they fear gunshots and they fear bombs.
Yeah.
So to that, I came up with a solution called the masking gunshots. Like, of course, we cannot access the armory from the army, but we can make the what do you call them? The fireworks.
Fireworks.
The fireworks, yeah, sure. So we can use the fireworks, but the improved fireworks, which can we have fireworks that they are not going beyond the 90 dB, the hearing aids.
Okay.
So we can make those fireworks that do not exceed the 90 dB because of the sound barrier. So that way we can control the monkeys. At the same time, we can make sure that the farmers are having a plenty harvest and they are taking their mangoes and the avocados to the exports.
I think it's a great idea. So you people we use sound.
Yeah, we use sound.
Explosive sound.
Yeah.
Explosive sound of fireworks. So they
Yeah.
think that somebody is chasing them with
sure. Yeah, but they should be aligned in a way that those fireworks are directing them back to the parks, like to the wildlife, so that we make sure that we are chasing them away from the farms and chasing them back to the forests.
And then who would be buying the fireworks? Is it the government or is the individual farmers?
Both the government and the individuals.
Is there anybody who sells fireworks in Kenya?
I ain't sure, but a few companies do.
A few companies do.
Yeah.
So that's the company you want to invite, because if you think that fireworks can do an experiment where monkeys can be deterred by fireworks. So you're saying that in Isiolo, monkeys are deterred by all those exercises, military exercises?
Yeah, sure.
Where they're bombing people up and down. Well, who do they bomb? Or they're exploding? They're just exploding.
They do experiment on bombs and the gunshots.
And when monkeys hear this, they run away like nobody's business.
Yeah, they run away like nobody's business. The only problem is that the monkeys are not directed to one place. They are directed to different places. So what about we do an explosion that will divert them to out of the farmers' premises back to the forest, because they're doing these damages because they are directed towards because when you do an explosive in one farm, they will go to another farm.
Yeah.
But when we direct them from these farms, we direct them to the forest. That way, we'll make sure that the farmers all over will not be affected.
Those coordinated explosives.
Yeah, coordinated explosive.
I think that a private company can coordinate explosive, so that's the thing. But you would have to do, in order for you to get there, you will have to do many trials for it to be accepted. But that's a great idea. Yeah, why not? Let's talk about it in a summit.
Yeah, actually, I've started doing the mini R&D.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I started it last week. By the time we are nearing the Nairobi summit, I will be already 3 months trials.
Okay, but so what specifically are you doing? You're going there and exploring some things. What are you exploring?
I'll be exploring
Exploding.
like
You're,
right
you're,
now what I'm doing currently is getting to know what monkeys do love, what they bring to the apart from destruction, what else do they bring to the farm?
yes.
And then another thing is to identify the reason as to why the monkeys do not stay in the forest, they stay in the farms. Then the second month of the research, I will be doing trials on using the explosives on like targeted places to see if I do an explosive in this farm, where will the monkeys go or head? Like I will be trying to know the direction to which the explosive will direct the monkeys to. Then that trial I will be doing will be to determine how many explosives do I need in a farm to scare away all the monkeys. You know, monkeys are like humans; they have families. So what if I chase this family? Will I be left with another family that will also keep on pestering me? So I'll be looking at doing research to know different families of monkeys, how they will react to the explosives.
Okay, and how about what about the other question, the opposite side of the question? What benefits do monkeys bring to the people? Are they of any benefits, or they are just destructive?
In a company I used to work in called Read IPM, they believe that for every damaging pest, there is an advantage part of it. So that is the research I'm doing, trying to understand will the damages be equivalent to the good things they bring, or will the destruction be greater than the benefit they bring? So that is what I will be carrying out this month.
That's a different question. See, that's an opposite question. The question of the benefit, if you want to deter the monkeys from coming, you're assuming that they are destructive, you don't want them around.
Yes.
But if you assume that they have got benefits, then you can go to the direction of investigating the benefits to see how you can integrate that benefit of monkeys with humans.
Yeah, sure.
And so, because somebody can say, okay, monkeys are so beneficial, you should not deter them. Let them come and eat the mangoes, because by eating mangoes, you are going to have a better life. But how do you connect them eating your mangoes and having a better life? What do they add to the economy? Do they add anything, or then they just feed themselves and then go away once they finish eating your mangoes?
Yeah, the reason as to why I will be doing this research is some companies will pose a question and you don't have the right answer to do. So that is why I'm doing that. I did a research when I was in campus about drips, control of drips, and a company asked me, do you know that despite the damages that they bring to the table, the drips, do you know that they bring something we call nectar, something that is sugary that attracts bees, hence enhancing pollination.
What did you call them? Drips? I didn't know. I don't know those things. Those what do you call them? Drips or grapes?
Drips are they are harmful insects that attack French beans.
Oh,
and the tomatoes.
okay.
Yeah. So I was unable to answer that question because I wasn't aware. I was focusing more on the damages that the drips bring to the French beans and the tomatoes. So that is why I'm carrying out this research so that I can show the investor that these monkeys are bringing more harm than good to the farmers.
Okay. See the
Yeah.
cost benefit analysis.
Yes.
I think you would have to find out what's the economic value of a monkey, and how does the monkey contribute to the greater economy.
Yeah.
If you're living in places where you get tourists, you can say you can save people who have monkeys coming to visit them. They will be getting more tourists coming to see
Yeah.
monkeys when monkeys are showing up for eating mangoes, and
Yeah.
also the tourists are paying. So there is a way. So what is the likelihood that you will get tourists coming to Moranga just because of monkeys? That is that's highly unlikely, isn't it? Is it that?
Very unlikely.
Because, for example, in Karen, there's lots of monkeys in Karen, and
Yeah.
people enjoy having monkeys in their homestead because they invite foreigners to come and visit them just to interact with monkeys and to coexist with monkeys in their homestead. Yeah, but I think that is not possible. Maybe it is possible, but it's yeah. I mean, saying, can you come and enjoy our monkeys? Yeah, and then you pay us some money while doing it. Anyway, that's the story of monkeys. It's a huge challenge.
Yeah, sure.
Is it true that people cut down trees in the forest that monkeys are coming out?
Yeah, actually, in Nyanyuki, most of the farmers are saying that when you are having a farm near the forest, it's easier to plant what do you call them? The potatoes.
Yeah.
And you get a bumper harvest from planting potatoes in the forest rather than planting them on the normal soil. So most of the people are cutting down trees in the forest so that they can do the planting in the forest.
Okay. Well, sorry, I'm sneezing. It's not that you get a bumper harvest. It's people are just lazy. They don't want to do the work of fertilizing the soil. The forest fertilizes the soil. It gives itself its own manure because it recycles. But after a while, they are going to consume all that nitrogen, and then they have no potatoes. Yeah. So, okay, but what about the choice of crops? For example, instead of planting fruits, the monkeys are going to be attracted by mangoes and avocado.
Yeah.
How about planting something else that monkeys do not enjoy?
What else?
What else?
Because we believe that the highlands harbor the soil to do both to harbor the horticulture crops and the fruits and the vegetables. So trying another crop that doesn't the monkey doesn't feed will pose a great challenge to them, like planting cassavas in Muranga. Will that be possible?
See, these are the research questions. Because instead of going on battle with monkeys, even exploding things, say, why don't you plant something different that monkeys do not like to eat? Then they can get repelled. They go to look for food elsewhere. But anyway, I think the biggest problem is people trying to enter into the forest and plant their own crops there.
Yeah.
But eventually, for example, those highlands, they can grow tea. Tea does well in that place, isn't it?
Yeah, sure.
But monkeys do not eat tea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless they come and destroy the tea leaves when they are tiny, tiny saplings. I think there's something about humans that humans themselves want to think that they have to control everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you say, monkeys are as clever as humans. So now if we now compete with cleverness, monkeys and humans, who is going to win? Monkeys are able to go up at night, climb trees. Humans cannot even do that. And they can live outside. Humans can't even live outside. They cannot survive a week outside. Yeah. So monkeys have a certain level of cleverness. And I think instead of competing with them for existence, is learn how do we coexist. Now, one thing is to stop encroaching in their habitat where they live. That's one. Second is plant things that are not going to attract them. In fact, when you know that you're planting mangoes or even avocados, and there's going to be a brood of monkeys around, as a human being, now what do you say? Are you smarter than the monkey or less smarter than the monkey? Because the monkeys are going to come to eat the mangoes, whether you like it or not. So who is smarter? The monkeys are going to say, oh yeah, he planted so many mangoes, let's go have a party. And then somebody else comes out and starts fighting with them. Well, I think the idea of exploring explosive is a great one if you can convince people that noise, because they'll be exploding at night. Do the monkeys come at night or during the day?
They both come during the night and during the day. So having a solution for both the times will be advantageous to the farmer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now as you're doing it, you're doing all this research, I think the way you can help the Moranga farmers is to explain, to show to them there's another crop they can plant and make a lot of money with that crop. And the monkeys are not going to be at the party. I think so. Where the abandoned coffee or tea, they used to grow tea up there. Or tea became unprofitable compared to mangoes.
Tea became unprofitable. If you look at this year, the bonus that they are getting is half the price they got last year. So becoming even unpopular to the farmers. Yes, last year they got 65 shillings per kg. This year they are getting 35 shillings per kg. So planting tea has become unpopular to them.
All right. So you see now this whole thing with politics. Tea is not unprofitable in the world market. Somebody is stealing their money, hands down. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's the problem. Somebody is taking all that money and then refusing to pay farmers. And this is through Kenya Tea Development Authority. And then, this is harassing Wananchi. And then makes it look like Wananchi, Wananchi are helpless. So then in reaction to that, Wananchi go to what they think will be profitable. And the reason why tea is that way is because of an organized cartel, just like coffee, cartel that collects tea and then sells tea to Europe. Yeah. Then, wow, it's a big problem there. But that place is very suitable for tea, and tea will not attract monkeys. I don't think that monkeys just showed up. People started planting crops that are sweet and juicy for the monkeys to enjoy. Yeah, they try planting something else that monkeys do not enjoy. Monkeys will go somewhere else to look for something sweet and delicious to eat. I know, you see that? So anyway, that's a great conversation, but in case now, if we have to solve this problem with explosives, which then you would need to work with a company. We can find a company that does explosives. This for sherehe, people make fireworks for celebrations. Okay. Anyway, let's stop talking too much. I don't know whether Frida was able to get, but I think we are running out of time. But Frida can show you, or even Grace can show you how to load the tokens on your wallet. They're actually already there. You just need to display them. by loading the smart contracts. It's called add token, something like that.
I can just do a quick demonstration.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Frida.
So let me share my screen. Yeah, so I hope you can all see my screen. So what you do is you go to your Trust wallet and then, okay, first of all, let's go to Google and then search for Etherscan. And then when you get etherscan.io, click on that. And then it will take you to the Ethereum Explorer. Then on the search bar, you type in WorldCoin. Yeah, so you have to check for WorldCoin and then click on that, and then scroll down and check for other info. And here you'll get the token contract. So you copy that and then go to Trust Wallet. Yeah, and then just a minute. Let me log in. Yeah, log into your Trust Wallet and then go to Manage Crypto. And then after doing that, click on the plus sign at the top right, very top right. And then for the network, yeah, it's Ethereum. And then for the address, you paste the what you just copied from Etherscan. That is the token contract address. And then pasting it, it reveals the information about WorldCoin. And then just click on import. Yeah, so that's just it. And then you'll be able to see the balance on your wallet for the WorldCoin tokens. Yeah, so it's simple. It's just simple like that. Yeah.
All right, thank you. I think that's it. So you know how to get you can see your tokens, all coins. Well, we should stop so we can get ready for African women in decentralized finance. Back to you, Grace.
Thank you so much, Daktari. Thank you so much also, Frida. I hope, Moremi, you've been answered. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending today's session. Because of time, you're going to end it at there. I have posted the attendance form on the message side, so kindly make sure you fill the attendance form before leaving the meeting. Thank you so much. Let's meet next week on Tuesday from 7 to 8 p.m. For the session 7. Thank you so much. At this time, I want to adjourn the meeting. Kindly fill the form before leaving. The meeting is adjourned.
All right. Bye now. See you in African women in decentralized finance.
Thank you.